win the midterms. Because if we don't win the midterms, it's just going to be, they'll find a reason to impeach me. I'll get impeached.
The first consequence of Trump's low political support is losing the midterms. But the bigger danger for his dictatorship project is the election in 2028. Because even if Trump can get around the constitutional two-term limit, he's still got to win the next presidential election if he wants to carry on in power. Now, of course, you might think, if he's going to be a dictator, won't he just abolish elections? Past dictators like Hitler did exactly this, and were openly contemptuous of democracy as an idea, arguing it sins against the basic aristocratic principle of nature. And today there are regimes like China, or monarchies like Saudi Arabia, that have no meaningful elections, and don't even pretend to. But as I explained in my last video, today it's more common for countries to exist in a kind of grey zone between dictatorship and democracy, where elections remain in place but are undermined. Sometimes the elections are undermined in a very obvious way. Dictators like Saddam Hussein, for example, getting 100% of the vote, while in 2013 Azerbaijan's election commission accidentally published the results of the election a day before voting even began. But often things are more subtle. So for example, Viktor Orban in Hungary kept elections in place but engaged in extensive gerrymandering, cracked down on private political donors, and had 80% of the country's media under his control. Another example is Putin in Russia, who also has elections, but has repeatedly cracked down on protesters and targeted opposition parties and candidates with disqualification, arrest, murder. It seems like today's